Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Ford Field. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get past the marker. They've got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So incomplete pass.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Hold on. Check. All right.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. That's complete. Some more on the right side. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And his momentum completely stopped there. Pick up, thrown down for a loss.
The tackle made back at the 40.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Rolling right, off he goes. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Bears in possession here to start the 2nd
line.
quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Turbo.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle. Then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the lines, and it's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, like that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
On fourth down, Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target, but not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You heard the man, the left control, the level came and told you how and let the journey begin.
We go tonight. 4 down. By 20.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Down to the 10. And he's close to another 1st down. He's going down just shy of the mark.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
We go tonight.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
5. By 20.
To throw is Goff. That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That is 1st touchdown of the new year. Bates, good. the extra point. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Moore going in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Chicago. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have to through this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Lions take over.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Go tonight.
On first and 10, here's Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Lions all their first time out as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection is just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that
16 yards on the play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Detroit.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams now to throw. 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bears. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. This defense off over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught by Gibbs. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Brings up
Here's third and 2. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no good.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The Bears ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Burden, the man on the move. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And inches.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
35-yard line.
Off to throw on 1st down. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm in anxious state. No worries, baby. But if I link my keys, it goes away. I'll hand me in. I got it. Vegas, Vegas!
A play fake. Now Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Second and 10.
Ready to go!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big play there on the scramble. It's a gain of 34. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. 1st down throw there is complete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bears. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They run with the former player, David Montgomery, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cut! 11. Oh, black 20. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good. The Lions.
On 1st down, it's Goff. They'll go right back to Laporta. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw is Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But
to the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game. I think that score will help you just that.
Bears 42, Lions 14. Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Well, another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The kick is good.
So add another touchdown and touchdown pass to that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up, no type. It's like a soft type.
We go tonight.
On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. This pass complete to Raymond.
Complete to
Go for 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's Goff. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Bates net for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Lions cut into the lead a little bit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
1 yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a 1st down.
26 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early